Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today guys, we're gonna be watching some of the scariest Barbie videos on the entire internet. If you guys are excited, be sure to smash a like and subscribe to join the family, or else Barbie will come to your house at 3 a.m. This first video is Haunted Barbie Doll. Okay, we need to take a look at this. Let's see.
Haunted Barbie Doll.
Haunted Barbie Doll. Oh, it did turn its head. Okay, that's weird. Oh my gosh, watch the replay. She literally throws the doll. It just turned its head like a full 180. That is so creepy. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't even have words for that because like there's no string attached to the Barbie. Like she's literally just playing with her dolls like normal girls would do, and all of a sudden that Barbie whips its head to the side. No, she needs to burn that thing. So this one says my Barbie's alive. That's the caption. That ain't no Barbie. Ain't no way.
My Barbie is 300 years old.
What?
And she's alive. Every
300-year-old Barbie? Is that what they look like at 300?
Your toys are sleeping and they can awake at any moment.
Oh hell no.
Look at your toys in the eyes and tell me if it
No,
blinks.
that ain't no Barbie. That's like Barbie on 0%. I don't even want to know what Barbie would look like at 300 years old if that's a 300-year-old Barbie. No, thank you. What is this? Barbie gets a cursed makeover? Okay, so there's these little Barbie dolls, and I guess they're going to give it a makeover. Oh, they're ripping her head off. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they're hot gluing their Barbies together. What are they doing? Why are they making it stand like that? Oh my gosh. This is the kind of stuff I would do with my Barbies as a kid. Oh my god, they made her into a table and chairs. That is so creepy. What are those Madagascar characters? King Julian showed up at the end just randomly. Let me go back there. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's King Julian and his little rat friend. What is his rat friend's name? I forgot. Oh my gosh, that is so creepy. They made it into a cursed Barbie table. I have no words, honestly. I'm stunned. Okay, what is this? Barbies are alive? That ain't no Barbie once again.
I went to Ohio and Barbies are alive and breathing like
so
normal
Barbies
people.
look like in Ohio.
These toys can hear and understand what we say.
Can they?
These Barbies are very smart.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a little scared.
I'm more than scared. If that's Barbie from Ohio, then I'm gonna be staying away from Ohio, alright? We don't need to know what else is going down in Ohio. What is this?
Barbie has a much creepier history than I thought. In 2010, Barbie released a doll that had a camera on her necklace as well as a video screen on her back.
I've heard of his doll.
Been discontinued, but there's a lot of rumors about what happened to this footage when it was recorded.
Okay.
So people have always theorized that the footage was collected and sold either by Mattel or by someone more nefarious.
That would be
And it's
so
been mentioned
creepy.
How easy it would have been for hackers to collect.
Yeah, the FBI literally had to issue an alert for Barbie dolls that were built with these cameras inside of their chest. I've actually done a video about this before, but some people thought that people are using them to spy on children with these little dolls. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy.
FBI even put out a statement about it.
That's
Barbie
crazy.
also released and discontinued the Hello doll, which could listen to children and respond with over 8,000 pre-recorded answers.
That one was too
A lot
advanced.
of parents worried
It was
that
like
these dolls
AI.
were potentially recording their children and then selling that data. But this doll
What?
also has
No
really concerning
way.
reviews. Like, people say that the doll won't take no for an answer. Like,
What?
if she asked if you wanted to hear a story and then you said no, she would actually push back and then just tell you the story anyway.
That's
And the doll would
creepy.
also ask really specific and targeted questions about children, like how
Really?
big their families were and if they had any siblings.
That's
Was
so
this
scary.
doll just collecting market data on children, or was it something much weirder?
I feel like it could have been something much weirder and something much, much deeper, especially if the FBI had to get involved with the specific Barbie, then I would be concerned for my kids to have it or for anyone to own the thing, honestly. They took them off the shelves for a good reason, and now there's no Barbies with webcams in the middles of their chests after that one got recalled. Barbie horror film. Barbie comes to life.
Barbie, come to life, follow us into the night. Let the devil give you light.
What?
Barbie, come to life, follow us into the night. Let the devil give you light.
This is evil. What the? No way. She's coming to life. They did a Barbie chant and it worked. That ain't no Barbie. Oh. Now they're all screaming? Okay, she's gonna go attack them. Wait, what? Okay, that was the most random video ever. They did a Barbie come to life chant, and they had their Barbie come to life, and then it came and kicked their butt. Alright, well that's why you don't play Barbies at 3 a.m. What is it? Another big Barbie that's 300 years old? What is up with all these Ohio Barbies?
Never give a giant Barbie pizza.
A giant Barbie
never had
having
food,
pizza.
And she had a nightmare and she freaked out.
What?
Now she's looking for more pizza.
Why does she
She's
want
requested
pizza?
pineapples on her pizza.
Same.
Delicious.
That is the most random thing I've ever seen in my life. Anyways. Ohio. Another freaking Ohio Barbie? Why? Why? I can't take too many more of these Ohio Barbies, guys.
This
but-
300-year-old Barbie is being introduced to his younger brother.
What?
Barbie doesn't realize that Benny is a toy.
No.
Barbie is wacky.
That cannot be Barbie, guys. Comment down below. Do you guys think that this is 300-year-old Barbie from Ohio and his son? I have so many concerns. These videos are gonna keep me up at night for real. Me as a Barbie. Oh, have you guys seen this trend where everyone's thinking like their pets or themselves and then it swipes you into a Barbie? I remember this trend. Okay, let me see. Me as a Barbie. Okay. Oh, why is it standing on all fours like that? Okay, wait. That is so creepy. Oh my gosh. I don't like it. What's this? What are they digging up? Oh! That's a Barbie in the dirt! Okay. Are they gonna just bury it and casually act like they never found a weird Barbie in the dirt? What are they doing? I don't. Oh! It followed them to their truck. They're like, yeet! Not today. It's in their bag. Go away, devil Barbie. How did it get here? I just put it away. Oh my gosh, you can't get rid of that thing. It's gonna be everywhere. No, you did not. Just yeet it again. I gotta sit down. Let me guess, the Barbie's in the brick. No? Wait a minute. Phew? It's not in the brick. Where is it then? Oh! How'd she get there? He just like slaps it. What is Barbie doing these days? Running around in various places across the USA, just causing terror across the neighborhoods. We love it. Now it's gonna drive the car? How is this video gonna escalate? Is he gonna get attacked by a little Barbie doll? I'm so confused and concerned. He just got in his truck and he's just gonna go in there with Barbie? Don't tell me the Barbie's gonna drive. Oh, look at it. It's a cursed Barbie. Whoa, look at its eyes. Okay. I've seen enough of you, Barbie. You've caused too much terror in this town, especially in Ohio. We don't talk about Ohio Barbie, but that's not a normal Barbie. That's a demon. The scariest dolls, I need to know.
No, these are the scariest dolls. We got Annabelle,
Annabelle.
Megan, and pregnant Barbie.
Pregnant
Wait,
Barbie?
hold up, what? You know what the plastic baby inside of her?
Oh, I've seen that Barbie.
Wasn't
It's
that
so
thing banned?
creepy.
So yeah, it got discontinued because kids were asking questions and confused why there was a freaking baby in
Baby
their
in
doll.
a
Parents were
Barbie
also
doll.
concerned about how young the Barbie looked, but even the fact that she didn't have a wedding ring.
I honestly thought it was a kangaroo.
They thought it was a kangaroo? How? I have so many questions. What is going on here? Barbie's on the couch? She about to Netflix and chill? Barbie.
That was scary.
That was scary? Oh, she's watching horror movies. Unknown caller. Okay, Barbie, who's calling you?
Hello?
Hello, Sydney.
No, this is Barbie.
Oh, wrong number. Have a nice night.
Oh my gosh.
Look at me.
That ain't normal, Barbie.
All right.
What?
No, no, no! They forgot my ranch!
I did not expect that to end up this way. She literally thought she was gonna get killed watching a horror movie. She ordered Postmates her food, and then they forgot her ranch. Like, that is such a tragedy. Okay, Barbie. I don't have words. I'm lost for words, honestly. Haunted dolls come moving on camera. I need to see this. Is this gonna be another Barbie? Alright. Barbie dolls! Oh, I already know they're about to be cursed. What is this Barbie gonna do? Is this the same one that turned his head? Oh, yeah, it is! Oh my gosh, okay. Wait, what is this unnamed haunted doll? This ain't a Barbie. What is it gonna do? Is it gonna move? Oh, it moved! Okay, we didn't need to see that. I'm scared. What is that? Okay, that's an ugly doll. Okay, let's take a look.
Where'd I get my hair done?
What does she sound like that?
I got it. My bestie did my hair.
That ain't Barbie, that's Barbie. From Ohio.
I like seafood.
Yeah.
And oysters and clams.
Oysters and clams. I don't think Barbie would eat those.
Wait, what?
That's literally my nightmares. I hate her. I hate her so much. What is this? Ew. I hate this audio. Ew, what are they doing to the Barbie? They rubbed it in so... You can't take these videos anymore. Hey, haunted Barbie dolls caught moving on camera. All right, let's see it. That one is interesting. It's just a normal Barbie doll. What'd she get? Oh, she moved her full head. Okay, wait, why is it showing other haunted dolls? That is not a Barbie, but okay. Wait, it's moving. Oh, okay, that's not a Barbie though. At least I don't think it is, or is it? Comment down below. Okay, so this one apparently is another haunted Barbie doll. Wait, is this the
Haunted
same
Barbie
doll from the last one? It looks like it is. Oh, it is! Oh, that girl threw her dolls too when she noticed. Look at that. She goes, "Yee!" And she screams. Like she's literally just playing with her Barbies all innocently. And that one on the right just turns its head. That would have been the same exact reaction that I would have had if my Barbie just came alive as like an 8-year-old when I'm playing with my dolls. Like she's probably never gonna own another doll ever again after that traumatizing experience. Hidden camera in Barbie. Wait, what? Barbie's a lot darker than you think? Okay.
Barbie's a lot darker than you think.
What does she mean?
In 2010, they released this doll that had a camera.
I remember that one. Yep, that Barbie's creepy.
The doll. This doll ended up being discontinued.
It
but
did.
The weird thing is, people didn't know where the footage that was being recorded from the back of the doll was actually going.
What?
The FBI released a statement saying, if you have this Barbie doll, get rid of it.
Oh my gosh.
They said that the hidden camera could be used to record CP. And that
What?
hackers can get a hold of it.
That's
if you
so
like my content,
scary.
follow my TikTok, Instagram, and
Okay, so yeah, what was going on with the Barbie camera dolls? Like, where was that footage going and how were people able to hack it? That was a safety concern for sure, so that's really creepy. Duolingo attends the Barbie movie world premiere and I didn't get invited? I love Barbie. Why didn't I get invited but Duolingo did? Are you kidding?
I did not have Duolingo attending Barbie the movie world premiere.
No
on my
way.
2023 bingo card. But she ate. Like, that
Okay,
is
but
a
Duolingo
look.
did
The
kind of
gift
eat
for
though.
Pink, I actually stole this from my friend Justin.
Probably had the
Story, so you can
best
see another
outfit
angle.
of all the people
But when
there.
You talk about marketing geniuses, Duo is right up there.
Duo
And
is
the second
crazy.
person I was not expecting was Flo and her partner.
Progressive?
Sorry to this man. I don't remember his name.
No, wait, the progressive people were invited to the Barbie movie? What? The premiere? And the Duolingo bird? Okay, well that's crazy. Hopefully next year, if there's another Barbie movie, I'll have my time to shine, okay? That's crazy. What is going on? Is this that one Barbie doll that we saw in the last video? No, my Barbie's alive, it
This
says.
toy Barbie never stopped growing.
Never
It's
stopped
over
growing.
300 years old and it's
That ain't
alive.
no Barbie.
If you have Barbies, they will soon become alive.
What?
I bought it in Ohio, Dan.
In Ohio. He bought it in Ohio. Well, that makes a lot more sense because only in Ohio would a Barbie be looking like that. Okay, well, this is just an awkward, naked looking Barbie doll. What is gonna happen here? Okay. What is happening? Okay, I guess they're putting hair on this doll and made it into Pennywise. Okay, so they literally just gave their Barbie a full cursed makeover into like Pennywise the clown. That's actually horrifying. Terrifying. Like I don't even have words. Okay, is this another cursed Barbie doll makeover? I think it is.
It feels like to be strangled to death.
What?
Pressure in your throat.
What is going on? Whose kid is playing with this Barbie and making this TikTok? Oh my gosh, that ain't no Barbie anymore. That's a whole demon. Okay, well, that was concerning in a lot of ways. So, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna continue on. What is happening? Whose kids are ripping up their Barbies and making them into these cursed things? Okay, I'm not gonna say that I didn't do this as a kid because I'm kind of guilty. I kind of did too. But these are even more cursed than what I did.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Round and round. Oh, all right. That's actually terrifying. It looks like a Smurf. I have no words for whose kid teared their Barbie apart, shoved it in a Monster Energy, and painted its face like a Smurf. But all right, we're not gonna be able to sleep tonight. All right, what is going on here? It looks like a club Barbie. Okay, this Barbie has some long legs. Oh my God, what is this Barbie doing? Oh, she's in the club. She's busted. Oh, whoa. Okay, jump scare at the end. That ain't Barbie. That's also a demon. All right, my Barbie grew up so fast is the caption of this one.
This is the first day my Barbie became alive.
What?
It was trying to walk, so I helped it.
That's a Barbie?
I made a huge mistake.
Yeah, you did. That ain't no
My
Barbie.
is learning to talk in Ohio now.
In Ohio again? Barbies from Ohio are actually the most terrifying thing. Look at that thing. It's so creepy. Who would want to own that? Okay, this is another cursed Barbie again, I'm pretty sure. All right, so they're cutting off its hair. They're painting its face. They're giving this Barbie a whole makeover transformation. All right, a dress. What are they making? Oh my gosh, it's a creepy nun Barbie. Oh, that's so creepy. Look what they did to it. Now I kind of have like the urge to do a Barbie video where like my whole point of video is just me taking like a regular Barbie and making it as terrifying and cursed as I possibly can. Should I do that? Comment in the comments down below. I have like the weird urge to do that now. Maybe I will. I don't know. Oh my gosh, is that ain't no way that's a Barbie. It says it's the largest Barbie in the world, but let's take a look.
This is the biggest Barbie toy in the world. This toy is alive and lived for over 1,000
Why are they all alive?
years, and she's waking up.
That's so
Welcome
creepy.
to Ohio. Yay.
Welcome to Ohio! Well, if this is what Ohio has, no offense to y'all Ohioans, I'm staying away because I don't need to see no big old Barbie emerging from the ground in Ohio. What is this? Why is this Barbie head attached to some sort of RC car? I'm so confused. Okay, well that's apparently the Barbie getting mixed in some pancake mix and being deep fried and put on a car wheel. A deep fried Barbie chicken nugget. Wait, did they make it into a chicken nugget? I need to watch this one more time. They put it in some sort of batter and they deep fried it. Oh my gosh, ew. And then they put it on a RC car. Why? Who and why? What? Okay, these kids are going like X Games mode because I never did nothing this deep, okay? Ohio. Okay, what is up with the Barbies in Ohio? Like, I genuinely want to know. Whose Barbies are these? Okay, we're gonna
This
continue.
300-year-old Barbie is being introduced to his younger brother,
As
Vinny.
a brother?
Barbie doesn't realize that Vinny is a toy. Barbie is wacky.
Barbie is more than wacky. If Barbie looks like this and has a younger
300-year-old
brother named Lenny,
Barbie.
look at how it stares at him. He's like, hello, I am your father. And the son's like, no, that's not my daddy. No, that isn't his daddy, okay? It's some other imposter Barbie wannabe. Like, why is it wearing lipstick? If that's a father, why does he have some I mean, I'm not saying that he can't, but I just have a lot of questions right now. Where's the mom? Oh my, there's another one? Good heavens, when do they stop? This one says this is a very true story in the captions. Let's take a look.
Barbie went to the zoo to see
Barbie went to the
animals for
zoo?
first time. She loves Ohio.
She loves
So I
Ohio!
decided to buy Barbie the world's largest dog. And
No.
the dog name is Finger. So
What?
adorable.
That's so creepy. Why would I have a large Barbie dog? Oh my gosh. So for those of you guys who don't know what a Bratz doll is, well, here is a Bratz doll. I actually got this one from my favorite thrift store, and this one has a really spicy, very, very prestige outfit on. Let me show you guys. So here's the outfit on this Bratz doll. It's pretty much this like dress with beads, a necklace. She has huge lips like all the Bratz do. She even has glitter eyeliner, earring holes. She has feet, but you know what's scary about the feet on the Bratz dolls? The feet are detachable! I didn't even know that the feet were detachable until today when I was trying to like mess around with the doll and I ripped the feet off. So yeah, you can actually change up the feet and shoes on your Bratz dolls. I think that's what the point is, so you can like put different shoes on your Bratz. And Angel, what are you doing? And that's kind of weird though, because like now they're just like little stubs, so apparently all the Bratz doll have the interchangeable feet, and they actually scare me a little bit. But yeah, this Bratz doll is pretty crazy. But let me tell you guys more about the history of the Bratz dolls. So Bratz is an American product line of fashion dolls and merchandise manufactured by MGA Entertainment and created by Carter Bryant. Fun fact, actually really sad fact, Bratz dolls and Barbie actually competed. When they first were released, Barbies were kind of the main doll on the market. So when the Bratz dolls came out, of course they looked a lot different than the Barbie dolls. Like, here's a Barbie doll, there's a Bratz doll. I mean, that's a lot different. However, Barbie was very jealous of that, so the tea is apparently Barbie tried to sue Bratz and say that they were copying their brand. However, they look completely different. They were just salty that there was another doll on the market. That's the tea, apparently. And Barbie actually lost that lawsuit against Bratz, so that's pretty crazy that the Barbie company was mad enough to sue Bratz because they were scared of the competition on these dolls. So originally when Bratz dolls were released, there was 4 original 10-inch dolls that were released in 2001. It was Yasmin, Chloe, Jade, and Sasha. So they only started out with those 4 dolls, and they all had names and they all had things about them that were different. They featured almond-shaped eyes with eyeshadow and very lush glossy lips. A lot of people were actually kind of upset that the Bratz dolls kind of showed unrealistic facial features. Some parents were saying that their kids felt insecure because their lips were so big, their eyes were so dramatic, etc., and their body shapes were a little unrealistic, kind of similar to how Barbie had made a lot of kids and people insecure about their body shape. But Bratz reached a great success, and the original line of dolls expanded a number of spin-offs like Bratz Kids, Bratz Babies, and as well as featuring the Bratz characters in a web series, movie, TV series, music albums, video games, popsicles, a web game, and so much more. Bratz pretty much became a huge and big deal. I know that I even have clothing with Bratz dolls on it. There's even Bratz clothes now. So Bratz was definitely a huge success. So eventually when Bratz got more popular, of course their packaging and stuff started changing. So one of the things that made a lot of parents mad was this specific thing. Apparently a parental group were outraged by the release of Bratz Secret Date Collection, which was a very strange name for a collection of a kid's toy. These dolls were packaged with Bratz girls in the right half of the box, and they were matched with mystery boy dolls behind the door on the left. A window showing the doll's feet would provide a clue to which boy's doll it was, especially important in the quest of the rare Bratz doll, available in only one of every 24 boxes. The group complained that the dolls sent a negative message and allegedly promoting the idea of sneaking out of the house to go on blind dates with complete strangers. They also took an issue to the accessories that appeared to be champagne bottles and glasses. However, the accessories were confirmed to be bottles of smoothies. They called for MGA to remove the dolls from the market, and MGA held fast. And the Secret Date collection, later renamed the Blind Date, continued to sell. Wow, that is some tea about the Bratz dolls. So here's one of the worst things I found about Bratz dolls. Apparently, as we know, the Bratz dolls' facial features are very strange compared to regular dolls, since the eyes are so big and the lips look like they have a lot of lip filler and they have huge unrealistic features on their faces. Apparently when you take off the Bratz makeup, they look completely different. So one day I think a little girl actually got a stain on her Bratz doll's face, so she brought her Bratz doll to her dad and asked her dad to fix the Bratz doll for her. Apparently whatever wet wipe they used on their Bratz doll was strong enough to take the paint on the actual doll's face completely off. And when they removed all the paint on this doll's face, this is what the doll looked like. Yeah. Horrifying. I know. That is actually so scary. Apparently in that image too, there was a magazine bit pasted onto the doll's face, but they look scary altogether without their facial features painted on. They look completely different and they look terrifying. And it's funny too because I know a lot of people actually like remove the face painting on dolls and repaint them to make a new doll, which I've seen a lot of, and I've seen it with Funko Pops too. But people that have repainted their Bratz dolls have made their dolls look actually normal compared to the ones that are sold in the market, which is crazy to see what a Bratz doll would look like without the huge proportions of their face. They look a lot different. Honestly, I don't know. I don't mind how the Bratz doll looks, but I mean, I could see where it makes people insecure, or makes kids feel like they need bigger lips, you know, bigger eyes when they're fine the way that they are. Everybody's beautiful in their own way, but also make sure to do whatever makes you happy, ladies and gentlemen. It's not bad to get fillers. It's not bad to wear makeup. Do whatever you want to do, boo-boo. Another huge controversial topic about Bratz dolls was the way that they were dressed. Most dolls that were put on the market were dressed pretty bland and basic, you know, a typical dress, maybe holding a purse, shoes, you know, just the basic. But Bratz dolls, girl, they got some style going. Some of them be popping off in crop tops, some of them be, you know, dressing up with different hairstyles. They look very, very unique compared to your typical doll, which actually I kind of like. But some parents did not like how the Bratz dolls were dressed, apparently because they said it was too revealing or too scandalous, or would make their young children want to wear outfits that were not very appropriate for their age because their Bratz dolls wore them, which is totally understandable. But since a lot of parents did find some of the Bratz dolls to be dressed way too revealing, Bratz dolls ended up making some of their newer releases a little bit more, I guess, a little less revealing and a little bit more neutral of outfits. I personally don't see anything wrong with the Bratz doll that I found at the thrift store. I think it's dressed fine. Yeah, the shorts on this are pretty short, but I think it's a cute outfit. Honestly, I would probably wear this outfit in real life too. And, you know, it's very nicely made, honestly, compared to a
Barbie. I mean, Barbies are cool too, but I actually prefer Bratz over Barbies, and I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, but I like how the heads are so much bigger. I like how the eyes have more expression and the lips are huge. I don't know why I like that. I just think it looks cool. I think it looks more cartoony, I guess, than the realistic kind of girl-looking doll, which I prefer the cartoony look. I also feel like these ones are more flexible, like the head can spin all the way around. Also, the arms can be more interchangeable. Like, you can really pose the arms of these dolls. As you guys can see, the arms move around a whole lot, and like I said, the feet are interchangeable, so you have a lot of fashion and different style options with these dolls. So I kind of like that about these personally. Another weird thing that Bratz did was they had the normal size dolls, but they decided to release a really big Bratz doll, and this one just looked kind of awkward because you'd see in the photos here, little kids would have these huge standing Bratz dolls that were like really big compared to the normal size dolls. Apparently those ones did not work out as well because kids were finding them harder to bring around and travel with, and they were just huge. They were really big dolls, and they were expensive. Bratz dolls actually typically sold for around $30 to $40, which was a lot of money for a doll. In my opinion, I feel like that's definitely a lot of money for a doll. I would spend maybe like 10, 15, 20 at most on a doll, in my opinion, but they were selling for a lot of money, and I think some of the bigger ones were even $40, $50, $60, so that's a lot of money to be spending on a doll for your children. Not only that, but since Bratz dolls were so expensive, there were companies that tried to copy Bratz dolls. Like, they really wanted to get on that bank, and they copied them. There were actually dollar store versions of Bratz that were released into the stores. They looked a lot like the Bratz dolls. They had the same big lips, they had the same expressive eyes, the same kind of like body structure, but they were made a lot cheaper. And those ones were trying to compete with Bratz, but obviously they were not Bratz. I don't think they got so far with that. Maybe Bratz sued them. But not only all of that is scary, but there has been a few scary stories online about Bratz dolls that kind of concerned me. Here's one that I found online. So this one says, when I was younger, on my 8th birthday, my mom bought me a Bratz doll. This doll was the one that I've been wanting for such a long time. She was blonde, had blue eyes, and a fashionable outfit. Everything was fine with this doll when I got it, and I would play with it every day and brush its hair frequently and take great care of it. Until one day my dog got a hold of it and ruined it. It upset me pretty badly that my dog chewed up my Bratz doll because, like I said, this was a gift from my mom on my 8th birthday. However, I wanted to try to fix it and glue it back together. Sadly, that did not work. I tried everything I could to fix this doll, but my mom suggested that I should throw it away. I didn't want to throw it away though because that was my favorite Bratz doll, and I didn't even have another Bratz doll. I only had that one that my mom got me on my 8th birthday because my parents were not the richest. So sadly, I ended up throwing it away, and my mom offered to buy me a replacement doll. So I went to the store and I got a completely different Bratz doll, and it wasn't as special, but it made me feel better about the situation. I remember that night when I came home with the new Bratz doll, I had set it on my desk in the same place that I'd set my previous Bratz doll. When I woke up in the morning, I remember seeing the head of my Bratz doll was gone. There was no way my dog could get to the doll because it was too high up on my desk, and my dog had never even been on my desk before. I thought maybe one of my family members was pulling a prank on me, but no, they weren't. I asked all my family members and they said, no, we didn't do that. Then I remember going back into my room and seeing my old doll's head placed on top of my new Bratz doll. It was all chewed up and deformed, and it looked angry. I remember after that, I screamed a horrifying scream. I yelled for my mom, and she was scared as well because we had thrown that doll away and there was no way it can get back into the house by itself. I don't think it was possible for any of my family members to prank me about such an event because they were terrified as well. So then after that, I ended up throwing that doll away too, and since then, I've never owned another Bratz doll. That is some haunted stuff, guys. I don't know how to feel about that story. That's kind of scary, honestly. Ooh, I don't like that. I really don't like that. Today we're going to be talking about Barbie. Okay, so first off, how many of you guys watching this video have had a Barbie doll? Comment down below right now. I want to know how many of you guys have actually owned a Barbie. Anyways, when I was younger, my mom would buy me Barbies when I was like, 4 or 5 years old or whatever, and I would rip their heads off. I would just demolish the Barbie. I would cut their hair. I was not a girly girl. I know it's crazy looking at me now. I know, I kind of look like Barbie. In fact, I went out to go look for a Barbie doll, and to do so, I went to my favorite thrift store. Okay guys, so I'm back at my favorite thrift store, and you guys would not believe what I found. I found so many Barbie dolls. Look at this one. She has earrings and she's dressed super elegant. There's even some that have like different colored faces. Let me see if I can find it. Like, look at how this Barbie's face is a different color than the rest of her body. Like, she looks tan and orange and yellow. That's kind of a scary looking Barbie, guy. And even look at these ones, guys. These ones are like in packaging. The Irish Barbie, it's like $25 brand new in packaging. There's so many old toys here. I found all sorts of old Barbies, guys, and I ended up taking one back with me. I got this gem here. I don't even know what it's worth, honestly. It's probably worth at least like maybe 40 bucks or something. So I found a limited edition celebration Barbie special 2000 edition, and low-key I don't want this one anymore, even though she has a cool outfit, so I'm gonna get this Barbie instead, guys. Anyways, I got this Barbie because we're going to be unboxing it at the end of the video to see what a Barbie's like, because I haven't had a Barbie in a really long time. But first, before we unbox this amazing Barbie doll, we're going to be talking about all the tea that Barbie has on her back, because there's a lot of Barbie tea. So the original creator of Barbie was named Ruth. She was inspired by her daughter making paper dolls to actually create the Barbie doll. Barbie's appearance was modeled after a doll named the Build Lily, which had been inspired by the German comic strip character. Originally marketed as a racy gag gift that men would buy in tobacco shops, which is really strange. Anyways, the first American Barbie doll went on display at the American Toy Fair in New York City. From there on out, Barbie was a huge hit because back then there was not a lot of dolls that appealed to kids, so of course they bought the Barbie no matter how ugly and scary they were, or no matter what kind of weird phases Barbies went through. They were better than paper dolls and whatever other dolls were on the market that day, so Barbie was a hit to say the least. However, Barbie had a lot of issues. So the first Barbie that was a huge problem was the 1965 Slumber Party Barbie. This Barbie came with scales permanently set just to 110 pounds and a diet book telling her specifically not to eat food. That is a terrible influence on children. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure this Barbie was actually resembling a 5'9" or 5'10" tall girl. To be 5'9" or to be 5'10", weighing only 110 pounds is actually way underweight for your height. So they were teaching kids to be underweight. How awful is that? The scale was removed just 1 year later, and the 1966-7 version renamed Barbie Sleepy Time Gal, but she still came equipped with her diet book, and it's one simple rule: how to lose weight. Simply, just don't eat food! These days, a healthier body image is being impressed upon young girls who wish to play with a bedtime Barbie. Now the Barbie has been revised and obviously is more modern and up to date. Altogether, Barbie has made a lot of people feel insecure, especially little girls who play with dolls thinking they have to have a certain hair color, body figure, shape, etc. when none of that's true, ladies. Let me just tell you, all of you guys are beautiful. Do not listen to any of that because your hair, your eyes, your weight, everything about you is perfect, okay, ladies? I have struggled with body image, weight growing up because I was bullied in school, and that's just ridiculous. Be happy, eat a cupcake, take care of yourself, go for a walk, drink water. You are beautiful. So that Barbie, good thing it got off the shelves because that ain't it. Okay, so this is actually one of the creepiest Barbies that I've heard of. So there was a Barbie that was released, and this Barbie actually could spy on you. That's right, this Barbie had an actual webcam in it, which actually could record your voice and your face. In 2015, Mattel launched a Hello Barbie, which contained a microphone and Wi-Fi connection so that children would talk to the Barbie. The doll could respond. The problem was that the recorded children's voices were going to be saved on cloud servers. Creepy for sure. Illegal? Maybe. I'm pretty sure that on the back of this Barbie there was even something to display your video capture. It's just really weird. There's no need for a Barbie doll to have a webcam to be spying on you or young children. I mean, think about it. It's only young girls mostly who had Barbie dolls, so the factor that there was Wi-Fi connection, putting these children's voices and faces on a cloud server, a lot could go wrong with that. That footage could be very, very wrongly used, you know? That's really creepy. I'm just saying it's a conspiracy. I don't really know what was going on there, but those Barbies got taken off the market because obviously there was a lot of privacy complaint. Not only that, but did you guys know that Barbie was not originally meant for kids? Which is kind of conflicting, but this is what the internet's telling me because I know the lady said it was inspired by her daughter, but maybe it wasn't meant for kids. The original doll that inspired Barbie was not meant for children at all. She was used as a gag gift at bachelor parties. The Lily dolls were released in Germany in 1952 and were based off an adult comic strip. Lily was a rather saucy single lady and seemed to be pretty popular with all the gentlemen. Did you guys know that Ken and Barbie have actually broke up before? On February 14th of 2011, Barbie and Ken decided to try things again and get back together. That's so toxic. But many of us never knew that they actually broke up in the first place because they kept their relationship on the low. The couple actually broke up in 2004. So this was quite the separation. That's a long time to be separated, Barbie and Ken. But then they got back together. But I think during that little split, Barbie actually had an affair with another doll that was actually released in the stores. And, you know, she said, forget Ken, I got a new man. But not only that about Ken that I'm seeing that's kind of weird. I saw another conspiracy about Barbie, or another rumor, I don't know, maybe it's the truth. It says the real Barbie and Ken are siblings. What? What in the sweet home Alabama is this? So this is a pretty creepy fact when you consider that Barbie and Ken have been a romantic item for over 60 years, with the exception of the 2004 break in their spicy doll relationship. Pregnant Barbie. Pregante Barbie. There have been hundreds of different Barbie dolls released throughout the year, but not all of them have been winners for a very specific reason, as we can see. Many dolls were recalled due to the public outrage and other reasons. One storyline between the doll of Barbie's best friend, Midge, got pregnant. The doll Midge came with a complete open stomach that revealed a little baby inside of it. Horribly creepy, and then you could pop her stomach back on when you remove the baby. Many people thought that the doll was condoning in teen pregnancy. It's a little much. So actually I found the tea on Barbie's rebound boyfriend. Apparently the doll that Barbie cheated on Ken with while they took a quote-unquote break was actually a Cali guy named Blaine, who was supposed to be a hunky Australian boogie boarder. Wow, I just don't have a lot of words at this point. And last but not least, Barbie did not smile at all for a whole 12 years. She was never released with any smile on her face. It wasn't until 1971 when the Malibu Barbie who had a smile showing her white teeth for the very first time. The original Barbies were all released with puckered up lips, looking them look very severe and very serious. So that's very strange. Now that we know all of Barbie's tea, we're gonna open my Barbie and see what it looks like compared to today's Barbies. I just unboxed this Barbie and here she is. She has really long blonde hair, blonder than mine. It looks like my old hair color. Anyways, she does look like a normal Barbie to me. She doesn't look like super old or anything. I wonder like how her dress comes off, honestly. I think I ruined her hair too when I took it out. I think her braids are supposed to be attached. She has like a very detailed outfit. I don't know how most Barbies are these days. I don't look at them really. But let's see if I can take her dress off. Is it removable? Oh, it is. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought all Barbie dresses were removable, but I don't really know. Sorry, Barbie. I just wanna see if there's any hidden webcams or scary things under your dress. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Wait, she has a ring? She's got a ring right there. That looks weird. She's naked! Naked Barbie! What in the actual skinny, thick, nobody's body looks like that? I don't know how the normal Barbies look now. How old is this Barbie? I don't know. She even has earrings and a tiara. I just think this is like unrealistic. No one's body looks like this. Like that is, what? Why, Barbie? Why? She could do the Barbie naked splits. Woo! But other than that, you know, I should probably put her back in clothes. This is making me uncomfortable. She looks like a chicken twirling around. Woo! And there was nothing special. No webcams were hidden in that Barbie, hopefully. Imagine the inside. What if I cut the Barbie open? So this story is about a little girl who got her first doll, and she actually got it from a garage sale. Her parents were not able to afford her normal toys, so they would go around to garage sales sometimes to get things they need. And the people at this garage sale kind of wanted to get rid of this doll, and they didn't really say why. They just said they were moving, but they seemed pretty urgent to, so they lowered the price of the doll to only 10 cents. The girl's parents actually bought it for her because they could afford that. So knowing that that was the first doll that this little girl had ever gotten, she was so excited. The little girl brought this Bratz doll home and literally took it everywhere with her. It was a pretty normal Bratz doll, by the way. It had just typical blonde hair and blue eyes and just seemed like a regular doll in a regular outfit. She would talk to the doll, play dress up with the doll, bring it to school, put it in her backpack, and keep it in her room every single night. Until one night, something a little bit strange occurred. On this specific night, the little girl with the doll decided to put it in the toy chest because she was starting to get a little tired of it. She usually kept the doll on her nightstand, but that night she didn't feel like it anymore because she was getting older and she'd played with it for a very long time. Later that night, after she went to sleep, the little girl heard scratches coming out of her toy chest. So to her surprise, she got up thinking maybe her cat was in her toy chest, but she didn't see her cat inside of it. She grabbed the Bratz doll and kind of noticed that the expression on this doll's face had somehow changed. She thought maybe she was losing her mind or she was tired because it was pretty late at night, so she turned the lights off, went back to bed, and put the doll back in the chest. Then about an hour or so later, the little girl said she heard a deep, dark whisper in her ear saying her name. She heard her name, Samantha, deeply whispered in her ears. That creeped her out so much, she ran over to her parents' bedroom immediately, and when she got there, she looked down onto the ground, and to her surprise, the doll was at her parents' doorway, and she picked it up and noticed that the face of the doll was completely gone and completely changed. She was so scared, she ended up burning that doll and throwing it in the trash can and never spoke of it again. That is horrifying, okay? Imagine your doll living in alone overnight, come back to check on it, and it all of a sudden has a new face? Yeah, that one's gonna be in the flamethrower. Yeah, it's in the barbecue pit, okay? That doll is done. I actually don't like dolls that much in the first place. They kind of creep me out. I've always been more of like a Littlest Pet Shops kind of girl growing up, or, you know, a webkins, but not dolls, so I luckily never had those faces. So the next scary doll is actually a doll that I had seen, or not really seen, but been feet away from. This doll is called Peggy. So if you guys haven't heard of her, let me catch you up really quick. I did make a video before about the haunted museum that I visited in Las Vegas, and that is where Peggy the doll currently resides and lives. I actually went in every room of this haunted museum except for one room, and that room was Peggy the doll. I got a very weird feeling in my gut telling me not to go and look at this doll for some absurd reason, to the point where my friends even skipped out on looking at this doll. And let me tell you why people are scared to look at her, especially me. This is why I didn't. Legend has it, if you look Peggy into the eyes, she can cause you to have a headache, an extreme nosebleed, or a chronic lifetime illness. Peggy the doll has a long history of making people feel extremely sick and ill out of the blue instantly when you look into her eyes. In fact, there was once a YouTube video that was released of Peggy the doll back in 2015 that people had watched, and every single person who had watched this video during the time suffered from nausea, extreme chest pains, and crippling migraine headaches that lasted for days. So this doll is somebody that you would not want to come in contact with. Peggy the doll actually has a long paranormal history. She is said to be one of the most haunted and dangerous dolls in the entire world. It is believed that Peggy is possessed by the spirit of a woman who was born in 1946 in London's Holland Park, who died of a chest-related condition, or possibly even an asthma attack. And psychics have speculated that she was Jewish in descent and may have ties to the Holocaust. Back before the doll actually made it into the haunted museum, there was a previous owner who had had it who got rid of it because she felt uncomfortable. She claimed she was getting very vivid nightmares, headaches, nausea, and sense of dread in her house. She also claimed that she felt like there was an unearthly presence following her around in her home ever since she took in Peggy the doll. Now to this day, Peggy the doll lies in the haunted museum of Zach Baggins, who bought her out and keeps her in her own little container that's locked up pretty well. However, she does have a spirit box attached to her where she actually talks to the people who enter her room. And this is why I didn't want to visit her, because that made me very uncomfortable. I would not want to talk to the demonic. It's possessed. But yeah, basically, if you went into Peggy's room, you would have to say hello and goodbye before leaving the room, which that was a big no from me. I was not about to communicate with some demon that possessed this doll. But a lot of people, like I said, who go in there do get bloody noses pretty instantly, and a lot of different health-related problems when they stare into her eyes. So she is not a doll that you would want to keep in your house, especially overnight. Next scary doll. Have you guys ever heard of Okiku? This doll actually has a crazy urban legend linked to it, and it's pretty terrifying. In 1918, a 17-year-old girl bought this doll for her sister, Okiku. She quickly became attached to it and even named it with her first name. However, sadly, a year later, this young girl died of a very intense fever. The family built a memorial altar in her honor, placing Okiku the doll at the center of it. But shortly after that, her family realized that this doll's hair was growing all by itself. At first, they thought they were crazy because they would go back to check on the doll, and then they would come back a few weeks later. The doll's hair would somehow grow more and more all on its own each time. And rumor and legend have it that her hair still continues to grow till this day, at approximately 10 inches long and still growing. It's almost unexplainable how that's physically possible, but never know these days with some of these cursed dolls. Some crazy stuff can happen. Be careful which dolls you're bringing to your house, kids. So this is the last doll we're going to be covering in today's video, and this one is very, very creepy. So this doll is actually called Baby Laugh-A-Lot. It actually doesn't sound too bad or too intimidating, you know, Baby Laugh-A-Lot. Sounds like it'd be a fun doll to have. The purpose of this doll is that it doesn't stop laughing.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh-A-Lot. You're listening to Baby Laugh a Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen.
It keeps giggling and giggling, and it's supposed to make the kids giggle that also play with it. It was actually a very hot market item back when it was released. A lot of people were rushing to the store to get these dolls because, well, kids apparently liked them at first. Until things got a little bit messed up. And by a little bit, I mean a lot messed up. So eventually the Baby Laugh a Lot doll's batteries started to die out, and of course any doll's batteries would die. But when her batteries started to die, her laughs did not sound like dead battery laughs. They sounded like demonic laughs. So the giggles that were coming out of this doll didn't even sound like, you know, lower batteries. They sounded like very creepy demonic laughs.
It's Baby Laughs a Lot, and her batteries are running down. Let's see what she sounds like.
A lot of kids actually had the same problem where their Baby Laugh a Lot batteries would die out, and they would all say that their dolls sounded a little bit off compared to a dead battery sound. Parents started to take note of this, and some parents even claimed that their doll was not giggling off dead batteries, but whispering creepy things in the middle of the night. This became such a big concern for parents and kids who had the dolls that the sales eventually dropped and it was removed off the market. To this day, people still claim that their Baby Laugh a Lot dolls, well, the people that still have them, do some very strange things in the middle of the night to the point where they're not comfortable with that doll being in their house. So who knows, maybe something funky is inside of those dolls.
Making them cursed and scary.
But I sure wouldn't want a Baby Laugh a Lot. I mean, look at that thing. It's ugly. But yeah, guys, have you guys ever had a doll that's kind of scared you? If so, comment your stories down below because I always read my comments and I love to hear what you guys have to say about dolls and scary stuff. I personally have never had anything too crazy. You know, I mean, maybe that one doll that I got from the thrift store that fell off my shelf randomly. But that's all it did. But yeah, dolls scare me. I don't like haunted dolls or creepy things. But here I am making YouTube videos about scary stuff. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's spooky story time video. If you guys did, be sure to drop a like and hit the subscribe button. It's been Lyssy. I will see you guys all in the next video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, guys!